了。
那你们就走到后面去了。
对，
或拉镜头是吗？或者你把这个稍微往前一点啊。
把这个凳子放那边，放那边去。后面的。对。就放这。看往那边去，到那边去，拿过去。往那边去，往那边。再往后退。哦，到底。现在。看那里。阿里那个直接可以。阿里那个先开始也没事。好，我那个，你那个 YouTube 的上面已经开始直播了。已经在这了。对 ，YouTube 上面已经可以用了。然后你那个 Facebook 是连不了的。连不了是吗？对，可能要换一个密钥。你发个密钥给我。我看一下那个 Mail 和 Jane。你先到是吧？你看到。我拿个手机。
开始了已经。那我的 Facebook 还没弄呢。没有，就先开始，因为我怕时间太长了，阿里就那个封掉了是吧？是的，我开了。好。好了。我把门关上。Hello. Today is Friday. It's the last day of this week, and we're gonna have our last show of this week. Welcome to our live stream show and this story. And today I'm gonna introduce you some small items, small but very interesting items that's very hot selling in our shop. And the first one we call it bungee yoga set. Bungee yoga, or you can call it fly yoga. I'm gonna show you what I mean here. First, you could maybe you have seen that some people in the gym and they are wearing the safety belt or the harness and they are flying in the sky. It's very interesting. And this exercise or this item not only suits for adults but also kids. So I'm gonna show you what this product is. First, you may need a harness or you can call it a safety belt. It looks like this, and I'm gonna wear it to see how it looks. And this one, you can see that there's a pretty wide belt, and it's hard and also soft inside. And so it could protect your waist while you're flying. But right now it's super big for my size, so I have to adjust the seat belt to make it suitable. You see that there's a buckle. There's a buckle as for adjusting the size. So it is very easy for the installation. I think I could make it and you could all make it. And fasten the seatbelt. So that's that. So with this belt, it could protect your waist very well during the flight. And for the neck, to see that, oh sorry. Here. One is white color and one is red color, and also actually it could adjust the size to make it suitable because we also got buckle here. See that? It's a pretty size. It's a very huge size for me right now, so I have to adjust it to make it suit. And this is another one. Also adjust the belt. So for the harness, it's a universal size, which means it suits for almost everyone. You could just adjust the belt, adjust the buckle to make it suit for your own size. And maybe it's still a little bit Okay. Okay, yeah. And for this one, we also have our CE certificate. So the CITLIS guarantees, maybe for this item, the biggest worry is that safety concern, right? So this is a safety belt, and this part, I'm gonna, okay, that's all done for the awareness. And you can see that at the back of the harness, there is a circle for you to hook the carabiner. So that comes another part of this item is very vital. That is the elastic bands. Elastic bands. Okay, I'm gonna show you. This is the elastic bands I'm talking about. You could see that it is made of three elastic bands inside, and that's made of rubber. You cannot see it since it's a cover. And this cover is made of polyester. It's a very strong cover to protect those inside. And I'm going to show you what's inside. Okay. Here. You can see that each of the elastic bands consists of 3 pieces of these smaller elastic bands. And inside of it is made of natural rubber. It's natural rubber, so it got resistance, a strong resilience. So this is for the elastic bands, and at each end of these bands, it got shrink. It got shrink by this plastic stuff to make it stronger and stable. And also on each end, we got a very strong steel carabiner. Very strong steel carabiner, and the loading capacity of this carabiner could be up to 23 kN. That's more than 2,000 kg. So you could rest your mind on the safety concern. And for the elastic bands, I have to say something about it. That is, you need to choose. Please choose the one that suits for your own weight. For example, for these elastic bands, that is the resistance is 70 kg. The 70 kg, which means it suits for a person who weighs 70 kilograms. But I'm only 55. So for these elastic bands, it may be too hard for me to pull it. Which means with my weight, I couldn't pull this elastic band. So I need to choose one for 50 kg and 60, 70, 80, 90, 90 and 100 and 110. So for your own weight, you have to choose the one that suits for it. Okay. And for the connection, or you call it installation, it's also very simple. Because you see that this is a carabiner, and see there's one part that's set for the carabiner. Okay, just click the carabiner on. So I've almost done the installation. And on this part, you see that one accessory I'm having, that's a swivel. If you have seen our live stream show before, you can see that this one is very familiar, right? We are also using it in our yoga hammock and aero sick. So this swivel could guarantee you to fly around in a 360 degree. Okay, so this is swivel. And also we need another carabiner for connection. Okay, first I'm gonna click the carabiner on the swivel, another carabiner. Okay. And also, you might need a daisy chain. You might need one chain to connect the carabiner with your ceiling mount. Okay, so this is another accessory that is needed for this set. Okay, this is the daisy chain. The normal size of the daisy chain is 1.1 meters length, and we got A+2 loops for you to adjust the height based on your needs. For example, if your ceiling is pretty high and you need the daisy chain maybe in this way. Okay, so you might need this length for you to connect the daisy chain with the ceiling. Or if your ceiling is pretty, it's short. Okay, so you could maybe use the daisy chain in this way. Since it got a lot of loops, so it'll be very easy and convenient for you to adjust the height. You see that? So As download installation, 1 piece of daisy chain, 3 pieces of carabiner, and 1 staple, 1 elastic band, and also a harness. So that's almost a whole set of this bungee yoga set. But apart from that, there's one accessory that's also needed. That's what we call selling mount. Selling mount, right? If you have your own gym or you want to have fun at your own home, so you might need a selling. This is what we call selling mount. Selling mount, which includes for bars, and also this axis shape selling mount. So each of them will be packed in a yellow box like this. And the material, it is made of steel. It's made of steel and very strong and heavy. Offering another type, you could see the difference. This one is smaller and this one's bigger, and this lighter and this heavier. But this one, the material is made of stainless steel. It is made of stainless steel, so it is also very strong. You can see the details. It's pretty shiny since the material is stainless steel, so it is also much stronger. And this is a U shape. It's a U shape instead of X shape. Also, the 4 bars are a necessity. So 4 bars together with 1 mount. So it's a piece of selling mount. So that's so much for the bungee yoga set. Once you've already got all the accessories and together with safety belts, so you could install them on your ceiling so you could fly. Also, there's one notice I have to say. You need to follow the very professional instruction to do the flying. Okay, so I hope you could have fun with this product. If you want to customize your own logo, I only suggest the logo be made on the harness. On the harness, we always use a leather logo and we sew it on this belt. So that is so much for this bungee yoga set. If you're interested in it, please come to us and have more information. I hope you could have fun. Okay, and then I'm gonna move to the next one. But first, I need to get rid of this stuff. You can see that when you want to get rid of it, it's also very simple. Just adjust the buckle. Okay, very simple. So this is the full set of bungee yoga set. And the second one, I'm going to introduce you that is used for exercise at home or office or everywhere. And it's more convenient for you to do the home exercise actually. That is Palace Bar. That's the Palace Bar. Maybe you've seen it on Amazon. It's a pretty hot item these days since it's a pretty small item, but it's very useful. Okay, but today this Palace Bar I'm going to introduce is a bit different from others because it got 3 sections. And right now in the market we got 2 options. One is 2 sections and one is 3 sections. And the one I'm introducing is 3 sections since it will be so much longer and could enable you to do the exercise more freely. Okay, this is the 2 sections and there's another part. First, I'm going to say something about the material. This Palace Bar is made of 2 parts. You can see that outer layer is a frosting foam, so it's anti-skating. You do not have to worry about when you sweat a little bit and it got so slippery. You can see the details of the foaming. It's very soft and also it's frosting, so it's anti-skating. And also for the inner side, this one is steel, right? It's steel. Steel is the main construction, and also it's the most stable part. So we have to pay more attention to the thickness of the steel. Actually, the thickness of the steel we also got 2 options. One is 0.8 millimeter thick, and another one is 1.2 millimeter thick. So I prefer this one, and also we are selling this one, and we suggest this one. And this one is 1.2 millimeter thick. You can see that it's so much thicker compared with the normal one. Maybe the normal one is cheaper. It got more price competitive, but for the safety concern, we do suggest this one. Okay, with better quality. So you could rest your mind on the safety. So this is steel, and also the foam. And the second part is about the installation. Since it got 3 sections, we have to install them together to make a long stick, right? Okay. You can see that for the installation, it's also very simple. You could press these 2 buttons. Press the main. Okay. And for this part, it's the same way. Press the main. You can hear ta-ta. You can hear a sound when the hookup. So it means we have done the installation very well. And apart from that, can see that I've done the installation of the bar. So it's pretty long, so it could enable you to exercise more freely. Okay. And then apart from that, we also need 4 pieces of elastic bands, right? 4 pieces of elastic band, which means 2 pieces for each side. I'm going to show you the one I recommend today. Actually, this is already the updated one. At the very first beginning, we'll try the normal one, which is the original one. But we have been hearing a lot of feedback from our clients. So right now, we suggest this type. These are the adjustable resistance bands. 1 for each. You could see that this is a 1 piece of the resistance bands, and this is a loop. This is a foot loop. Okay, so I can put my foot in. And when I say it is adjustable, it means here you could adjust the size or the length. The length of this elastic bands is made of rubber. You see that the adjustment is very simple. It's very simple. So I'm going to get rid of it. You see that you could adjust the size of the elastic bands very easily. So which means 1 set of this hollow bar could suit for maybe 4 people at home, maybe in your home, right? Okay, so I've done that. And this loop is for your feet, so you can put your feet in. So I'm going to install the elastic band to this bar. Okay, you see that it's also a small carabiner. It's a very, very small carabiner. Okay, just hook them up. And 2 pieces have 1 set. And for the resistance of the elastic bands, we offer 20 lbs, 30 lbs, 40 lbs, and 515 lbs. And you can also choose the resilience of the elastic bands. And normally we suggest, normally the one we provide is 20 and 30. So you can see that I've done the instrument for 1 side, and another side is the same. One. Okay, down. Very, very simple, right? And now I'm gonna put my. Okay. Take some cup. And maybe you could say that for this loop, it got also a protection belt. It's very soft. It's very soft and comfortable. So when you're putting your foot in and you're pulling the elastic bands, you will feel very cozy, right? Okay, so right now I've done the installation. So you could start your exercise. Actually, I'm too lazy and I seldom do the exercise. It will be a little bit hard for me to pull it. I'm using my full strength. But if you're a fitness freak and you exercise a lot, maybe it's very easy for you, right? So you can exercise your upper body, especially your arm, your back, and even your leg. Okay, so this is for the powerless part. Oh, I need more exercise. Okay, so if you after your usage, if you want to store them, right? It's very easy, and you need to. Okay, very simple. Press the 2 buttons. Press them in. Okay, I'm gonna find okay, here, right? And get rid of the So for this policy bar, it does not take too much space for the storage, because for the packing, we got this yellow box. This is a yellow box we always provide, even though it's a very long stick, but I could get rid of it into pieces, right? So I can put them in. Okay, so there are 4 elastic bands actually, and you can also put them in a box after the usage. And this is how we always do the packing. That's one set that's in a one yellow box. So this is a normal package. But if you want to customize your own packing way, it's also acceptable. I could show you. See this color box. This is a general color box we have been providing these days. It doesn't have any personal information on it. It's all about the product. So it suits almost everyone, no matter which country you're from. Normally, this purple one is the most popular one, but we also got pink, blue, and also black. So that is so much for the second item. That's our pallet bar. 3 sections pallet bar, and also the thickness of the steel is 1.2 millimeters thick. So it's very strong. Okay, very strong. And for the 2 elastic bands on each end, it is all adjustable. So you could adjust the length of the elastic band based on your own height. Actually, I'm pretty sure. So I think this one will be enough for me. If you are taller, you can make it longer. You can make it longer, and you can make it shorter, and based on your own needs. So that's so much for the pallet bar. Okay, for more customization, you can also have a talk with the salespeople. Okay, always welcome. So much for this one. And the next one, I'm going to introduce you that's something very professional. That's more professional. It doesn't suit me very well because I totally have no idea how to use it. But it's a very popular and professional one for the fitness athletes. Okay, for some athletes, even during the Olympic games, and some people we have this kind of activity, okay, and the competition, and you may have no idea what I'm talking about. When I show you, you will see that this gymnastic wooden ring, and I think it suits for men, especially the strong muscle men. First, you can see that I'm having a pair of wooden ring, and then the material is birch. And for the size is concerned, maybe someone got very big hand, or someone got smaller hand. So we offer 2 options for the DIA of the ring, and this one is a bigger size one, and we also provide another type. Can you see the difference? You can see that this one is thinner and this one is bigger. So for the DIA is concerned, so maybe these 2 options could meet your needs, and the most popular one is this one. The DIA of the ring is 33 millimeter. Okay, so first we need a pair of wooden ring, and then you can see that. What else we need? Yes, we need a pair of strap. We need a pair of strap to hang them up, right? So you could do the push-up and a lot of professional exercise. Okay, apart from that, you can see that for this wooden ring, I almost forgot. For the surface, even though it's made of wooden, it's made of birch, one sort of plant, but the surface has been very well polished, so it's very smooth. You do not have to worry about that your feet or your skin got hurt easily. No, it will not. It's pretty smooth for the surface is concerned. And also for this one, if you want to make a logo on it, it will be also made on this wooden ring. That we use lasering printing to laser your logo on. okay, maybe one part of it, so your logo could be showing forever on this wooden. So this is for the DIA of the ring. You could choose a smaller one. You could also choose a bigger one, okay, based on your own needs. Okay, so this the wooden ring. Apart from that, it comes to the strap. Strap is another important part of this item. Okay, today I'm going to introduce you 2 different types of strap, and this is the first one. And the wide has around 3.8 centimeter wide. The wide is concerned, and also the length of the strap is around 4.5 meter. Yes, 4.5 meters. Pretty long one, pretty long strap. So this is a solid black strap, and the most important part is one, we got a buckle here. We got a buckle here for you to adjust the size, especially the length. And for the usage of this buckle is also very simple. You have to press this one. So I'm going to show you how we use it. Yeah. Go cross, this one. Simple. And then when you pull it, no matter how hard you pull it, is stable, very strongly matched here. So this is for the adjustment of this strap. Since it is very long, so you need to use this buckle carefully to adjust the size. See that? It can move very smoothly, the adjustment, and also it's very easy. And you may also say that some sellers, they are having a strap that got printing, got numbers on it, right? Maybe some of the strap got numbers on it. It is also providable. This has very simple technology. We just print. We use silk printing. To print the numbers on this strap. So it could show you a very good sign for you to do the adjustment. It will be so much easier and faster to do the adjustment. So for the strap is concerned, this is just a solid black one. But if you want the one with numbers printed on, it's also providable. You can have a talk with the salespeople. So this is a very simple one. And another type of strap I'm going to introduce you today. It is also the updated one. That is this. Actually, this one is so much better, stronger, and also more expensive. Actually, the difference between this one is very obvious. First, let's take a look at the strap itself. The size of the strap is around the same. You see that they got the same width. Right? And same width and same length. But still, this one is so much more expensive. Maybe you can see the difference clear, right? The biggest difference, I have to say that this one is double layer. This strap is a double layer strap, and this is a single layer. So for only this one is concerned, it will be so much more stronger and more stable because it also got a very strong stitching here. You can see that the orange stitching is very stable and strong. Okay, see that? So only maybe 5 meters length, it got stitching. So all those orange stitching on these 2 layers strap make it so much more stronger compared with a normal one. So this is the biggest difference. And apart from that, you can see that this one is what I'm talking about. It got numbers showing. on the strap. So when you do the adjustment, it could be so much easier and faster, right? Since they could give you an instruction of the size. And another one is that for this strap is concerned, it got loops. Since it's 2 layers and also the stitching inside, so we got a lot of loops. And for these loops, when you do the adjustment, you do not have to use a barcode to adjust the size. Instead, you just click the carabiner. Like when you're using the daisy chain, click the carabiner on each loop to do the adjustment. So it will be faster, so much faster and easier compared with the normal one. And for the carabiner is concerned, this carabiner is almost the best one in the market. It's an ultra strong carabiner. Ultra strong carabiner, and the loading capacity will also be up to more than 23 kN. That's more than 2,000 kg. So it's very well made, very good quality. And you can also see that the surface is looks very shiny and beautiful, a beautiful one. So we got two carabiner. The loading capacity could be more than 2,000 kg, and for one strap that is around 4,000 kg. So it is very well made. And the loading capacity for this strap that's about 450 kilograms. 450 kilograms. So it's a very strong one that suits for professional athletes doing the exercise. So this one is an updated one. It's also very hot selling one on Amazon. If you're into this items, you can also come to our people for more information. So this is another type. And if you want to make your logo on the strap, and this one is also very suitable here. You can see that here we got a very big loop and a solid black color. So on the side of this part, we could print your logo on silk printing and always white color. So the logo will be showing on this part. So this is for this strap, and this is the normal strap. The installation of this one is also very simple. It's a barcode, and this is a carabiner. This is a single layer strap, and this is a double layer strap with loops showing and numbers showing. So you could do the adjustment faster and easier. So that is a difference. And for the packing, we always pack a pair of the gymnastic wooden ring in a yellow box like this. And we put a pair of ring inside, and inside of the circle, we put a strap in. So one set in this yellow box. Okay. So if you also want to customize your own color box, it will also be done. The MOQ is 500 pieces. So this is for the professional items I just introduced. So much for this one. And the last one I'm going to introduce you today, that is, you can see that right now I'm standing on a mat. It's a huge TPU. It's a double-sized TPU that mat, right? But if you do not need to use that mat, or maybe you want something else, that is as a protection on your floor. So the one I'm going to introduce you today, that is EVA puzzle mat. EVA puzzle mat. You see that the COVID-19 that is spreading around the whole world, which enable us, especially the family, more time to stay at home with their kids, right? So I think this puzzle mat is a very great, sort of like a toy. Okay, you see that this puzzle mat is made of super soft EVA foam, and also it is non-toxic and there's no smell. Non-toxic, no smell, which is very good for our health concern, right? And for the size of the concern, the size of this EVA mat, that's 30 centimeter square, and also the thickness is 1 centimeter. If you include the edge inside, the size of this one piece will be up to 31.5 centimeter. So maybe someone is showing, our mat is 31.5 centimeter, but ours is only 30. The difference is they include the edge in. So this is the size of the EVA foam. And for each set, we got 36 pieces. Which include 26 letters, A, B, C, D to Z. 26 letters, and also 10 numbers ranging from 0 to 9. So which consists of the 36 pieces, and also 36 pieces which include 36 numbers include 86 small pieces. For example, you could say that the letter A, I could get rid of them, right? The letter A got 3 pieces, and for the one set, we got 86 pieces, and all the pieces you could get them out, and also they're all washable. They're all washable, which means if the mat got dirty, if it got dirty, it would be very easy to get cleaned up. You can use a damp wrap or damp clothes to just wipe it off, so it will be as clean as new, right? So this is a EVA foam puzzle mat. And for the colors concerned, we always say include 9 colors in total. 9 colors in total. That each set could have a totally different color match. Okay, and for the pattern, you could see that I'm going to show you the details. On the surface of this mat, we get a pattern, so which is long slip. This is long slip one, so you don't have to worry about you got slippery on the surface, even when you're wet, because it got a lot of floating points. The patterns on the surface, so this is very good. And we got 30 pieces in total for one set, and we put them together. The play area could be up to 3.5 square meters. A 3.5 square meter is a good place for your kids to play, right? You can also use it as a cushion, and also play around for your kids, especially for the young kids at the age of 1 year old, at the age of 1 or 2. So they are in the age of learning how to draw. So it will be a very great protection to protect the injuries on the hard ground. So I think it's a very good item, no matter for your exercise at the home or for the kids to play around. And for the logo is concerned, someone may want to make a logo on this kind of item. Actually, it could be done, but it's just not that obvious showing. You see that I'm having a letter A in my hand, so I'm gonna turn around. This part, maybe it's not that clear. Right? I hope you could see it. On each letter A, we print the client's personal information on it, also with the CE mark. This is also self-printing. The color of the logo is white color. So, but since it's printed on the back side of this mat, so it can be showing when you just put them on your floor. But still, if it's for your company's personal use, it can also be there. So this is a logo. And for the design of this puzzle mat, what I'm showing you is just the most popular one in the market. It consists of 36 pieces and 26 letters and 10 numbers. But if you want to have your own personal design, you can see that since not everyone we are using the English as your first language, right? You can see that this is what we have designed for our clients from the Middle East. So they have their own language showing. They have their own language letter showing on this puzzle mat, because this is also a very good way for a kid to learn. Let's say at the very early stage, right? They learn the letter and they learn the numbers. So this pattern will also be customized. And the MOQ is 500 sets. 500 sets to customize your own design, and 500 sets to customize your own color. Okay, so this is so much for the EVA puzzle mat. And for the packing at the last, the packing that you're concerned, that we pack each set in this way, we fold them in this way, and we pack them, we shrink them by a film. And then put your paper cut, your menu inside. And each set will be put in one carton. So this is the final packing way. Right now we are providing to the European countries. So this is one set. Each set will be wrapped by a shrink film, and then we put them in a carton, one set per carton. And for if you are selling them in Amazon, so we can also provide this FBA label pasting. So you just send the file to us, so we could just print them out and paste it on the carton. So it's also providable. So, but for this item, there's one thing I have to say. Since it is a huge item for compare with the others, and it's a light, which means the volume the volume is big compared with the actual weight. So for this item, we suggest big quantity for container selling. So right now, during our experience, since our clients are from European countries and they are selling them very well, so each time they just order by containers, and one container could hold 1,720 sets. 1,720 sets for this parcel mat. So if you are interested in this one, we suggest a larger quantity, since that way they could save more shipping cost. Okay, so that is so much for today's introduction from Dory. And at the very first beginning, I introduced one item that's Yuga Bungee Yuga set. This very interesting item, Bungee Yuga set. And the second one is Palace Bar, where you can exercise everywhere. And the third one is the wooden ring, the gymnastic wooden ring that suits for professional athletes. And the last one, that's EVA parcel mat. You could use it for playing area or cushion or whatever you want, right? Or it's a good protection for the ground, the hard ground. So that is so much for my introduction. And if you're interested in it, you could get more information on our website. I'll see you next time. And next part is gonna be our my coworkers' part, their show time. Okay, goodbye.
好像一个高贵的1800。
不是1700，不一样。
不一样，36片。
老板的。
昨天还问那个。
老板的装1820，我的装1720。不一样，就是它箱子如果有的是单层网的跟双层网的就不一样了。袜子我已经送给客户了，都寄走了。啊，我已经卖了，这是新的商品，等我再买点样品回来。
还有另外一种瑜伽袜要寄，哦，那个也被衣服寄走了。
没有样品。我是那天想我有样品，所以我就讲一下，没有样品就不讲。下一个，赶紧的，不搁那守着。
他问我好几回，然后现在仍然又不见。
好吧。这段没有人是吧？
我站着，
你在发现。他讲多久？讲40分钟。
需要桌子是吗？
他不需要。
衣服。
哦，对了，他需要。
他说桌子，这个收了吧。我刚刚就是那个爬挺棒的时候，那个拉的时候稍微往后站一点，因为那个镜头不够远，所以我刚刚不是手往后推。
我以为要往前。等一下啊。
没有，我站着，我这里能拍到。
来抬一下，小心你那个。
手机主机，等一下。拍到。
够了吗？够了吗？他那个能拍到。
能拍到，但是我要向左边、右边移。
把这个拿走。你快把这个带上。
这边也是。
给衣服，借一个铲子，没拿这个，用这个，换啥？OK 了，谢谢。
你那个麦加了吗？
加了。你还有纸吗？
拍得到。 我可以放大，这样看就很好。你做的，带那个发卡，你要干嘛？好的话我就静音关掉了。
Hi, today I'm Eve, and today I'm gonna introduce some of the very popular products. The first one will be the protein shaker bottle. You can see that it got big volume, right? Actually, the volume is 500 ml. You can see that here is the mark, and it got some extra components on the below. Like here is the peer organizer. You can put your peer or any other medicine you want in it. You can see that it has 3 compartments. And the next one, the bottom part, will be the storage compartment. You can put anything you want on it. So you can see that it's pretty tall, but actually the volume is 500 ml. So as this one is the same. And this one, the material is PP. It's food grade, so it will be pretty safe when you drink it. From the first, you can see that here has a leak-proof cover, leak-proof lid. If you turn the bottle upside down, the water will not be leaked. And inside, here has a stainless steel shaker, so you can put 14 minutes. And next one I have introduced before, which is the peer organizer and also the storage compartment. The surface is used non-slip surface, so it will not get slippery when you use it. And you can see that we got some logo on it. This is from our customer's logo, and you can see that we have 2 colors, the red and the white. Normally we will just do 1 color logo, like the white or red or yellow. But if you want like 2 color logo, we can also do it for you. But the logo mostly will be more. It's pretty nice. The weight is about 300 grams, so it's pretty nice. We have as for the colors, we have the white, red, and green, blue, yellow. For 5 colors. If you want to customize your own colors, MOP will be 1,000 pieces. And for the logo, as I told you before, if you want to customize your own logo, MOP will only be 50 pieces. So if you own a gym or you want to sell on Amazon or you have your own shop, it's pretty good to have your own logo. And the MOP, it has very low MOP, only 50 pieces. As for the packing, we will pack it just like this, and with the OPP bag. We'll put 50 pieces in 1 big carton, and it will not be put this way because you can see that it got extra space on it, so you will increase the shipping fee. So normally we will pack in an OPP bag and put it upside down like this. 50 pieces in 1 carton. And the last product I want to tell you about is the self-steam coffee mug. You can see that this is the packing. 1 pieces will be packed in an OPP bag. Let's do. And this thing they will share as the same packing, which is the OPP bag. But this one is extra packed in a color box. You can see that this color box. It got some information about the mark. You can see how you use. And here is the CE mark. so it's pretty good. Sell it. And first and second, I will open it for you. You might wonder why it's called self-stirring coffee mug, because it uses 2 pieces of 3A battery down here. You can see that it got 2 pieces of 3A battery. That's how you use the battery. And you can just rotate it, the bottom, then it will be open. After we put the battery, you can see that here's a plug, here's a button. We put this off. Then you can see that it got a self-stirring in it, self-stirring part. And you press this button, this inside will be rotated. You can see the voice. And second, the material you might be very interested in. You can see that this part is stainless steel, and this part is the food grade material, plastic material. It's food grade, so it's also pretty safe for us to drink it. The weight is neither heavier than this one. Here, this one is 230 grams. And you might see that also it has some watt on it, right? This is our standard slide. Normally, if you buy this bottle, it will come with this pattern on it, this word. But if you also want to customize like your own word as a gift, if you got a big family, you might order dozens of it to give it to your family. Or also, if you want to give this product to you as school, to the student, or at work, you can also like print your own logo and your own word on it, so it will be very good. And the MOQ for this pattern, this logo and the word will only be 60 pieces. So these 2 buttons, they all share very low MOQ for making the logo. So it's pretty good product to give to other people as a gift. And the volume is 400 ml. This one is 500 ml. Normally, we will use this more often in the office or in the home because it will not easy to carry outside. But this one will also be used at the gym or the picnic or other outside walks. I will show you how this one works, and you can see that we open the lid first. And here's a bottle of water. We can directly put some water on it. If you like some coffee or the protein, you can also put it. The water will not be too less or too more because it might get out. So normally just the medium water, the half water. You can see that here's water, right? Or you can check the video now, and I will also show you in here that you can press this button. It will start turning inside, so you don't need to get a chopstick or spoon to stir it because it can start stirring. It's pretty convenient, especially when you're at the office, so it will be not easy to use the chopstick and spoon, right? You can also check the video down here to see how it works, because it might not easily catch the video. As for the colors, it will be same as before, like the black, white, red, green, and blue 5 colors. If you want to customize like your own colors, MOQ will also be 1,000 pieces. But for the logo, for the pattern, it will only be 60 pieces, so it will be great gift for your families or friends or workers or students and something. As for the packing, as I told you before, it will be packed each one in your OPP bag, in a color box. And normally we put 60 pieces in one big carton. can see that the height, right? The height is about 12 centimeters, and the DIA of the bottom will be 9 centimeters. So this one, the height will be 25 centimeters, and the DIA of the bottom will be 10 centimeters. So for the size, they don't have any big difference on the weight. And the next product I want to tell you about is the yoga block. I'm sure this is a very popular product in the gym. Here you can see that we got 3 types of the yoga block. You can basically see it in every gym because it's a very popular product. And you can also buy it at home to use it at yourself. You can like lift it to exercise on the hand. And also you can stretch. Use it as a yoga mat. The first type I want to tell you about is the crop yoga block. This type, you can see that the material of this product is just crop. It's very eco-friendly. It's very natural, so it's also good for professional users. And there's no color for this crop yoga block since it just use the raw material color. And you can see that we got many the edges, the color. You only use the rounded corners and edges, so it can protect us from getting hurt.
那个 Facebook 那个画面不是很清楚。
And you can see that this type, the weight is about 800 grams, so it's pretty heavy. It's more used for like the professional users. And the second type I want to tell you about is the bamboo yoga block. As you can see, the raw material is the bamboo. It's also very eco-friendly. And they also got the rounded edges and corners, so you can protect it from getting hurt. It's pretty safe. It will not be hurting if I put my fingers on it. And the colors will only be the same as the crop yoga block. It's the raw material color. And the weight is about 850 grams. This one is about this is 800 grams, and this is 650 grams. So they're both pretty heavy. And the next product I want to tell you about is the EVA foam yoga block. This one is pretty light. You can do the weight about 120 grams to 200 grams. So it's pretty heavier, and it's many girls and ladies will use it, and men also use it. You can see that it got very beautiful colors, right? We can basically make all the colors for this product, like the rose pink, red, and blue, yellow, green, so many colors. And you can see that we also got a very pretty pattern in it. This is silk printing, and speaking of the logo, we have 3 ways of printing the logo. The first type will be the laser printing, like this. It uses the laser, so the laser logo don't get any colors. You can see it's pretty solid. And the second one is the silk printing, which is this type. You can see that silk printing can get many beautiful colors on it, and also a very big, pretty patterns, right? So this will be more popular within the ladies and girls. You can see that they all got very high density, right? It's pretty hard. This type will be very hard, but this one will be it's also high density with suitable colors And this block, the bamboo yoga block, is also waterproof. If you put water on it, you can just use the tissues to wipe it. You can see. You can see it's pretty waterproof. I put some water on it, but it will not be sinking, just on the surface. Then you can see that if you got some water on it, you can just directly use the tissues, wipe it. And it's very waterproof. And the last I want to tell you about is about the packing mat. You can see that the packing is used the OPP shrink film to protect it. And this too, it also uses like the OPP shrink film. And some of our other customers, they might want to get a beautiful packing. So normally we also use the color cut. We will directly put the color cut inside of the OPP film. You can like get your information, your company name, and other information you want to declare, and we will use a color cut and put inside of the yoga block. And some of the customers, they might also want a color box. We can also customize the color box for you. But since the size becomes big, so it will not be very favorable. But it's also up to you. We can also make it. And the third product I want to tell you about is the blanket. You can see that here is the blanket. These two pieces of blanket. The size is 70 centimeters multiplied 100 centimeters. This size is suitable for the babies or the pets. You know, I also got a cat in my home, so I also got the small for you. So you will protect him to getting cold. And it's very comfy and very soft. Basically, all my customers very like this product because they sell very well. As I told you before, that the smaller size is 70 centimeters multiplied 100 centimeters. We can also make many sizes. And we can also write the bigger size before is 100 centimeters multiplied 200 centimeters. This size is also suitable for the babies. And if you like in a dorm or at your home, you can also write another size which is 150 centimeters multiplied 200 centimeters. It's very useful for the single bed. So if you're alone, you can also buy it to use it as your dorm, as your bed. And we also got very two popular size, which is 150 multiplied 200 centimeters, and another one is 180 centimeters multiplied 200 centimeters. It's also for the queen bed or single bed. It's also okay. So if you like getting married or have a boyfriend or girlfriend, these two sizes is very suitable. And we also got another big size, which is 200 centimeters multiplied 230 centimeters. It's a very big size, but it's also useful for like the couches, bed, and sofa, and so many places. And we also got another size. I will tell you here is 200 centimeters multiplied 260 centimeters. And we also got 200 centimeters multiplied 300 centimeters. You might wonder our biggest size, right? Our biggest size is 200 centimeters multiplied 360 centimeters. It's a very big size, right? So you can use it any way you want. That's all the size I want to tell you about. And the last one you might interested is the colors, right? You can see that here's the colors. Like this one is the dark green color, and this one is the light purple. Normally we will have all the colors like red, pink, yellow, blue, green, or white, or gray, or many colors. So basically we have all the colors. So there's no need for you to customize your own colors. see that you got different patterns, right? This one is like a wheat, the wheat pattern, and this one is like a pineapple. So we call it as pineapple blanket. This one is wheat blanket. And we also got a plain blanket, so we don't have any patterns on it. And the last one I told you about is about the packing rack. Normally you will not use the box because if you use the box, you will increase your shipping cost. Normally you will put like, if you only want like 20 pieces or like 200 pieces, we can also pack in a very big bag. We will use the compression vacuum packing. We put the blanket in a big bag, then we take the air out, so you will save your shipping cost. And some of you might wonder if they have a very pretty packing, right? Because if you want to sell it, a good packing will increase a lot the purchase. So if you want to ask about pretty packing, you can see that we can use this for this blanket. We fold a blanket like this. And we also have the ribbon, the color card. If you want a beautiful packing, you can contact us for your purchase. You can ask us for the ribbons and the color card, and we will send it to you within the packaging. And after you receive the blanket, we will send you a video about how to fold it. You basically just use a color card here and use the ribbon to pack it, so you'll be more looking good. And some of you might wonder, the summer is coming, so will it be too hot to use the blanket? And I will tell you that if you use as a winter, you can use as a bedsheet. So it will be pretty warm when you use in the winter. But as the summer is coming, so we can also use this as a quilt. We will open the air conditioner in summer, right? We just can put here on the bed, use it as a quilt. So it will be also pretty warm. So if you buy a blanket, you can basically use as four seasons, like the summer, the winter, the spring, and the autumn. You can all use this product. So it's very useful. And also get for your pet. I think that every pet deserves a blanket like this. Okay, that's all about today. And I want to give you a little summary about the product I have said before. You can see that the first product I will tell you about is the protein shaker bottle, right? It's used the food grade material is PP, and the volume is 500 ml. It's a very strong one. And you can see that it got also many other components. Here is the peer organizer, and here is the storage compartment. You can see that sorry. You can see that the height is about 25 centimeters, but the volume is only 500 ml, so it's also enough because you got some extra space down there, the peer organizer and the storage compartment. And you can see that you can customize the logo, one color or two color is also okay. And it's very leak-proof, cream. So when you turn the bottle upside down, it will not leak the water. And the next one is the self-stirring coffee mug. The volume is 400 ml, and the weight is about 330 grams. It's called self-stirring mug because it uses 2 pieces of the 3A batteries. So when you press this button, it's stirring itself, so you don't need to use the spoon or chopstick. This product will be more often used at the office or at home, but this product will also be used at the gym because you can also take it out, put it in your bag, and it will not be leak. And the last product I'm going to tell you about is the yoga block. We have 3 types of yoga block. The first one is the croc yoga block. It's made of the croc. It's a very eco-friendly material and it's used for the professional users. It's pretty high density. It's very hard. And you can see that it got rounded edges, corners to protect us from getting hurt. And this one is bamboo yoga block. You can see that the material is the bamboo is also very eco-friendly and is also waterproof. It also got the rounded edges to protect us. And the second one is the EVA yoga block. You can see, not like these two types, got many different colors, like basically all the colors, the red, blue, and the pink, green, and so on. And this is a solid color. We only got one color. We also can make two colors. These colors, so that half of the colors is green and half of the colors is black. It's mixed colors. And this two is pretty heavy. This one is about 800 grams, and this is 650 grams. So they are both pretty heavy, right? But for this product, UVA, you can only make the weight like 120 grams to 200 grams. So it's pretty nice, and it got beautiful colors, so it's very suitable for the young ladies. You can see that we also got the beautiful packing, beautiful logo wrap, because we have three ways of the logo printing. The first one will be the laser logo, as in this one. We use the laser. And the second one will be the pack I showed you before, which is the stick printing. Stick printing, you can like print all the beautiful colors and beautiful patterns on it. And the third one is thermal printing. I don't have the sample of the thermal printing now, but we normally use as this yoga block. We can print very complicated patterns and many cut patterns we want. So it's all very pretty. You can also check the photos below, so you have the thermal printing. And as I told you before, that this weight is 120 grams and also 200 grams. So you can see that we can make two weights, right? Because if we make the 200 grams, it will be more hard. We use the more material, so if you buy 200 grams, the price will be more expensive. The raw material we use, the price will be higher. And the packing is also like the same before, is the OPP shrink film. You can also customize the color card and color box. And the third product I want to tell you about is the blanket. You can see that the material is flanellum. It's pretty comfy and very comfortable, very soft. We got many sizes. If you are interested in this product, you can contact us salesperson, and I will tell you all the sizes, and I will also recommend by your needs. And the normal packing is the compression packing. We will pack like dozens or hundreds or thousands in a big bag. We use the vacuum packing, so it will save your shipping cost. But we also got a bigger packing, which is the ribbon and the color card. We will fold it, then use the color card and ribbon to fold it, so it will be more pretty. Then you can sell it. Okay, and that's all for today. The three products I have told you about. And that's all. Thank you for listening.
Who is the next?
Oh, the next one will be Jen with his product, and I will call him. Thank you. 讲好快，我才快点进来。
快，讲了30分钟。
这么久啊？这么久？
我刚刚不是提醒你20分钟而已。
我感觉我语速好快，是不是？快，然后后面我就想问你，看我就认真看进去，有个很关注的，但是你看一下后面的事。
这个其实可以打开的，你知道吗？
我操！
这是2合1的。
这像是1比1的，所以我不想过多讲，因为我没有讲1比1，我就想说了这个高的。先讲买这个衣服，不是，然后衣服鞋。
我现在没开麦啊。
他今天怎么有2个？
是一直都2个。只是那天没电而已。
我要买。这样能看得到我吗？
看得到。
那我这样子的话，没事。
你把你的那个稿子放到这后面去。
看这个稿子。
这样就看不见了。
下次加进去吧。上面加进去吧。那你这个我在想，这样你看到我的产品吗？
看到。
你要看吗？我看，你要看我就在看，肯定也不想，但是我还是懂。
我把麦打开了。
Hello， 怎么？就开始了是吗？Hello everyone, this is Jane. Today I will introduce 4 products, which is very popular and hot sale recently. First is our waist dressing piece. The material of this product is PP. The white and the green color is PP. PP is very hardness material and has very good load-bearing performance, and the load-bearing capacity of this product can reach 140 kilograms. And you can see there are 7 non-slip foam pads on the bottom, which can help us prevent slipping and keep quiet. Let me show you how to use it. Just put some on the ground and stand up and twist our body. When we use it, it's very easy to use, and it can help us exercise and see our legs, arms, and waist. Okay, after showing the usage, let us see the details about this product. First, the size of this product. Its length is about 28 centimeters, and the width is about 24 centimeters, and the height of this pieces is 7 centimeters. The weight of this product is about 400 grams. If you want to know plus weight, you will need double. Okay, about color. In my hand is green color. You can see green color. We also can supply orange, pink, blue, and green color. Some customer may requirement for logo. Yes, we can do the logo on this part. On the middle of this product, we can do your logo. And the MOQ will be 500 PS. MOQ means minimum order quantity. So if your quantity can reach 500 PS, we can do your logo here.
Is it always white for the color for the logo?
Yes, our most logo color will do white logo because white is very clear to see it.
Okay.
Because this product usually sells them with gas, so we pick them two pieces into a yellow box just like this. Of course, each piece will have a head outside. Like this, we put two pieces into a yellow box. Second product I want to introduce is this rolling shoes. It's not a simple shoes. You can see it has radiance at the bottom. This special unique design can stimulate our muscles, which are not usually exercised, and let our legs work through better. We just put them and work. When we work, we need to keep a balance. Better will help us lose weight. Okay, let us the material of this product. You can see the material of this product is EVA, and there are patterns on the surface that can help us prevent slipping. Okay, for this product, we have two sizes, size S and size M. Size S are equivalent to 35 to 37 codes in China and the European market. The length is about 225 to 235 millimeters. Size M are equivalent to 38 to 40 codes in China and the European market, and the length is about 240 and 250 millimeters. For this product, the color in my hand is rose color. We also can supply black, pink, and green. The rose red color and black we have in stock. So if you need not very huge quantity, we can send out very quickly. For this product, we also can do your logo on this part. We can do your logo, and the MOQ will be 500 pairs. About the package, we usually put two pieces in an optic bag and send 40 pairs to a customer. Okay, the next product I want to introduce is this name is the adjustable weighted jump rope. It's not an ordinary jump rope because we add steel inside. You can see. Let me show you. We add skills inside. And another special point is this rope can adjust to the length. Yeah. This part we can cut and bloody so to change the length of the rope. The material of this product is PVC and steel. Because we add steel inside, so the total weight of this product is 300 grams. In my hand is green color. And we also can see that this is green color, this is black color, this is blue and red. Also, the most part of this jump rope is black, but we can add some color. Here on the handle, we can add some color, so it looks more beautiful. For this product, we also can do your logo on the this patch on top of the handle, because this patch is very flat surface, so we can print your logo here. About the packaging, we usually pack them with the opening band and 50 pieces to a carton. Okay, so last product I want to introduce is this. This is our famous resistant bond stitch. We also call polymer TRX industry. There are many parts inside. You can see. The material of this product is polyester and metal, but this part here, this part we add this part we add the text cubes inside. It's better quality than most of market quality. It has longer service life. The yellow part is polyester and we also can do other colors like pink and green. We also can do. The logo of this product, we do this part. This little label we can do the logo here. Okay, so about the package for this product, we usually put them into a mesh bag like this. We put them into a mesh bag. And then we put this mesh bag into the color. Okay, let's ask for review it. First is our way to basically, yes, it's very easy to use it and very, when we use it, it's very quiet because there are 7 non-sleep tests on the photo. So when you use it at home, it won't discovering your neighbors. This product is very